Hold up, man, listen close, we need to rap that I'm gone. But I gotta make it quick, they probably tapping the horn. Yo, I ain't trying to do no time, I'm up to tap on it's on.
Baby, calm down, tell me what happened, what's wrong?
Remember Joey? Well, my people saw him get pinched, and he's known for cutting deals, and I can feel he gon' snitch. Little bitch got my prints on his shotties and his clips, and he was there when I used to body niggas with they bricks. When it first hit the press, I was cooler than the mannequin, but now I'm panicking, having thoughts of straight vanishing. The streets say I'm done cause I'm the only thing cooking. How the fuck can I do life when I can barely do the bookings, lady? I know I'm known to jump the gun and talk crazy, but I got a good feeling I need to walk, baby. And what I ask of you, pretend that we died. For you to take your whole life, put it all to the side, and let's ride.
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 It's about to get real, let's take it dead or alive. Baby girl, I'm facing war.
You ain't gotta say no more. Just drive.
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 Nigga, come get me my Dwayne, I'm your Whitley. We can reenact it like a Bonnie and Clyde. And we can reenact it like a Bonnie and Clyde.
Shorty, for you to roll, you don't know what that means. Since I'm on my way to get you, won't you bag me some things? Can you grab my lucky jacket, one with the broken zip in her? Reach it in the vent, grab the Nina, throw the clip in her. Search my top drawer, get that picture of my children, yo, and go up in the attic, get that package out the ceiling, yo, and empty out the safe. I know you know the combination. I ain't trying to hear your lies with all this drama that I'm facing. And flush every pill, we taking only the weed, and get that big jug of juice, bread, bologna, and cheese. And when I hit 95, I ain't stopping for shit. So don't forget the toilet paper and the pot for the piss. I'm about to get low as a nigga can go, for sure. For po deliver vigorous blows. So yo, give and take a minute, I'll be right outside. So go gasoline the carpet, get a match and go spark it. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Let's ride. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
It's about to get real, let's take it dead or alive. Baby girl, I'm facing war.
You ain't gotta say no more. Just drive.
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 Nigga, come get me my Dwayne, I'm your Whitley. We can reenact it like a Bonnie and Clyde. And we can reenact it like a Bonnie and Clyde.
Did you throw the match yet? Because I'm right around the corner. My adrenaline alone could drive from here to California. And the way a nigga feel, I can jog there if I wanna. Yo, this eating aspiration got me sweating like performance. I got a pocket full of money and a tank full of gas. If we ever rock bottom, got a shank in the mask. I don't know what's keeping you, but shorty rock, you need to hurry. Put some pep up in your step before when niggas start to wear it.
Baby, chill for a minute, you know I'll be right with you. Got everything you want, but I can't find a picture. Maybe you should just walk and come see what I'm forgetting. If you know it about the front, come the back way through the kitchen.
Cool, I'm pulling up now and I'm about to hang his phone up. My stomach feeling mushy like the center of a donut. Matter of fact, I smell a rat, yo, I think I'm about to throw up. My girl did me foul, I just smiled as they rolled up.
Tell me what you want. Tell me if it ain't good enough for you, baby. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me if it ain't good enough for you, baby. Tell me anything is possible. Anytime you want it, girl, let me know. I want it wide, just let it flow. Do your thing, baby, take control. On my knees, just say the word. No request is gonna go and hurt. I'll take my time when I'm loving you. Foreplay till 1, 1 and 2, 2. Tell me what you want. Tell me, babe. Tell me what you need. Who talk to me? Tell me if it ain't good enough for you, babe. Let me know. Tell me what you want. Ooh, tell me, babe. Tell me what you need. Baby, tell me if it ain't good enough for you, baby. Jukebox, candlelight when we're alone. I'm up in your mix if you put me on. Talk to me, I'll understand. Your need to feel a gentle rain. Say, girl, it's not my style, I cannot lie. You know jukebox is kinda on that freaky side. If that's what you like, what you want, I can't ignore. So tell me what you're looking for, yeah. Tell me what you want. Oh, tell me what you need. Yeah. Tell me if it ain't good enough for you, baby. Won't you tell me what you want? Maybe it's close to it. Versace all over, baby. Tell me if it ain't good enough for you, baby. Baby, when I'm telling you down, I can hear your body speak. Yeah. Telling me to kiss you till your knees get weak. All night. Baby, in the bedroom. In the bed or the middle of the floor, baby. My love is guaranteed to make you go crazy. Tell me, won't you just tell me? Girl, please tell me what you want. Oh, baby, tell me what you need. Just tell me, baby. Tell me if it ain't good enough for you, baby. You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Do you want? Tell me if it ain't good enough for you, baby. 'Cause baby, tell me what you want. Baby, won't you tell me what you need? Baby, tell me if it ain't good enough for you, baby.
I know that there's more for you, more for us.
DJ discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking that pandemic.
DJ discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking that pandemic.
DJ discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking that pandemic.
Say it later, what you gon' do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect you. We love tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spank you. That ass count, gotta make it last now. Start off slow, then I'ma beat it up.
Father God, in the name of Jesus, Lord, before I ask you for anything, I'd like to thank you for everything. Lord, I ask you to forgive our enemies because they are the consequences of our actions. In the blessed name of Jesus,
I know that there's more for you, more for us.
It's Crown Vic. We still here, motherfucker. Yo, cool. Yo, I think they forgot, man. They think we lost. Yo.
So let the revolution begin. Hey.
yeah, you niggas kill me frontin' like you don't feel us. When you know since we popped, it was clear we the illest. Been a lot of years and we're known from here to the villas. And y'all still down the paradox promoting you killers. And I know your labels glad me and homie don't speak. Cause what you tried to do for years, son, we did it in weeks. Rest in peace, holla back, yeah, I rocked it to sleep. There's still the name Coolie High is what's hot in the streets. Who you know to make an album, a grown woman to buy. At the same time, make the true thug wanna cry. Or you think it's just die, you cannot do it, then try. And any bitch that wanna hate, you need a bullet and die. Even frontin' on my man, but we ain't sweating that shit. Another riff, another hit, and y'all be back on this dick. It's Crown Vic with Cisco, and yeah, we up in this bitch. And ain't none of you little local niggas fucking with this. Holla.
We ain't gon' change, we gon' keep blessing things. Clocking Biggie watching, and my vibrato rings. We all gon' shine. when I step on your blocks. Best believe our enemies get shot. Ain't no talking involved. To the cops, see us up in the spot. We on the low until they go so we can open up shop. Y'all know what you asking for. Y'all ain't ready for this war. I don't like you, man. I'm up in your whore. Crown, be the click, nigga. Know you heard about it. The rumors that you hear, nigga, better be worried about it. Hood the neighborhood, strip the strip, block the block, corner, sub shop. Looking out my window, running as if I was Malcolm. Niggas wanna with us, then y'all know the outcome. I'm sick of all the lame talk. Give respect where respect's due. Give respect to my whole group, and realize that we the hottest shit ever. Crown Vic the click, nigga, nothing else matters.
Games for adolescents, nigga, these grown men that keep the blitz on you like you on your own tent. We keep shining, catch bitches like chrome rims, and overshadow y'all niggas like long rims. And it ain't the studio that we set it in, bitch. It's the fact that we veterans, bitch. Plus we real giving doses like medicine, bitch. And y'all niggas stay shaky like gelatin, bitch. It's Crown Vic, nigga, you see us. Got them packs plus deliver like we UPS. And the storm ain't over, nigga, we won't stop. Like Hurricane Isabel, we gon' flood your block. Yeah, it's B-Hawk, y'all, pass the blade. Watch a nigga hold his nuts while y'all blast the hay. Don't worry about us, nigga, stop the crime while y'all waiting to get saved like Private Ryan. Motherfuckers.
Yeah, Crown Vic be the click. Purple Haze Volume 2. I'ma bump your brains out with this one. Alright?
What up? Now can y'all hear me? Cool. Okay, I got it. Thank y'all for hearing me. Whew. I was about to go live, about to keep going. I mean, yeah, you know, we a dream team. We good. So let the revolution begin. I'm hoarse, but listen. We listen to Atmos, right? We listen to Atmos. How you doing, Miss Shirley? We listen to Atmos. And three things that I got out of that. And some things were shared that I'm going to share here. You know, I was trying to comment in a chat. I was blocked out of Atmos chat. Atmos ain't know because Atmos was live. I texted him and said, yo, your old code folks blocked me. I don't know who did it, but I can just speculate who it was. You know what I mean? But I'm going to do it like this. You cannot have one side of a situation. And I've been waiting, and I've been setting this up for the longest. I said, Angelo ain't going to go on y'all channels, but I can get him over here. Now, you see, ain't nobody jump on Atmos channel. Ain't nobody trying to come in. Ain't nobody trying to hit his link. Everybody listen to Dawn or Sean, whatever her name is, right? So tonight, I have one of the folks that was involved. Now, me and this lady had our beefs. You know, she got spun a little bit, but hey, we straighten ours out. We don't have a beef. We agreed to disagree on some things, and some things we agreed on. That's what grown folks do. So she'll be coming momentarily, shortly. Angelo, I gotta set that up with him because he'll be coming speaking his truth. But it was some things said tonight that made my antennas go, Somebody lying. Now, I said when I first came in this joint, I'm for Robert Sylvester Kelly. And for Robert Sylvester Kelly only. Right? I said when I first came in this joint, some things that them folks was saying was lies. They came out and said that I'm lying. Then when the transcripts come out, now they say, oh, yeah. But here's the problem. Everybody doing the blame game now because it's almost time for appeal. I'm going to say this, Sean. Somebody asked you a question. Why now? I'm going to say that to afterwards. Because I sit back and watch, and I'll dissect everything you say. Just like folks try to do me. Oh, this and this. Listen, anything I said before, I can say it the same way, and I have been saying it the same way. My story ain't never changed. I said there were never no victims, and I stand by that. They are only accusers. So wait, Oak Cove and Team Truth said, yo, Dana, how can you call them accusers when they victims? Oak Cove come out and say, well, Dana, they are victims. It was proven in court. Then after court, you have the same victims and their parents come out bragging about how they lied. So are they still victims? At the end of the day, I don't play games. I'm cool with a lot of folks, but I'm only close to a small few. And I keep saying it. So let's go here. We all know Angelo did some shit. We all know Tim did some shit. But Sean, we didn't know you did some shit. And if Tim and Angelo was doing some shit, you best to believe Larry was doing some shit. You see how this works? We want you to talk, Sean. You gave us a lot of valuable information. And you know they're going to say, Larry ain't had nothing to do with it. Bullshit. I told you, I know the truth. I know the truth. When we talk about PPP loans and don't get me started, and credit repair, how do we forget? But once again, that's not my fight to fight. Now, if anybody want to oppose me from that side, we can have an open conversation. And I'll bring receipts. But at the end of the day, that's not my fight to fight. If you've been there, you know. But one thing I got to tell y'all new folks, you can't tell been there how to get there. Because been there has already been there while you trying to get there. Just so happen to be, I'm been there. I've been there. So all the new folks, oh, he trying to stick up for Angelo. I'm not sticking up for nobody. Angelo is Angelo. Tim is Tim. Atmos is Atmos. Dana is Dana. Sean is Sean. But I stick up for Robert Sylvester Kelly. You get it now? So while we had to endure Robert being put up in the window of an MCC and all of y'all laughing, while we had to endure the names of the Beehive, while we had to endure, 100-something devices when there was only one made-up device, while we had to endure all the lies and slanders, I told y'all, a house divided cannot stand. Y'all said, well, Dana, you take your holy roly self and you do this. I took my hands off of it. Guess what? Sean, there's two sides to a story. And tonight, Shayna going to tell her side. Shayna going to tell her side. Now, we listened to Shayna tell her side on her page and on Denise Brewer page. And I'm a man, so I'm man enough to say when Denise Brewer came out saying certain shit, but that was going on, I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to hear it because of the way that she did me. But when I had to go back and listen, a sloppy enemy always leaves breadcrumbs and footsteps. And one thing I won't do is play the game of sloppy breadcrumbs. So, first things first, before we bring Shayna on for her to tell her truth, I have some refreshers that I picked out, right? I have some refreshers that I picked out. But then I'm going to go here. You can't play with the law and then break the law. I ain't know nothing about a goddamn cease and desist. But when I was told that Atmos read a cease and desist, first of all, I don't give a hell about them people that I never met. Even though, man, Atmos on two different sides, that's my brother on some real shit. So I'm going to protect him. And tonight he did some goofy shit. And I'll be the first to say that. If you read a cease and desist out loud, that becomes Bible right then and right there when you start reading it. Now Atmos is complicit in bullshit that he have nothing to do about. He don't know nothing about it. He was green. So yeah, I got an attitude about that. And you know what? The same motherfuckers over there that egged Atmos on were the same ones that could have said, yo, don't do this live if you got a cease and desist. So I'm pissed about that. With two S's and a small ass D. I'm pissed. Shout out to the fake PI, Sean Hurst. I'll throw jabs all day, nigga. So yeah, I got a problem now. All them niggas talking about Atmos is my brother. Y'all just set him up. And he just want a story. He just want to bring light. He want to figure out what the fuck going on. And the process is a possibility he done fucked himself up. I don't like that. Y'all not no real friends. But he got to learn that. He got to learn that. Some people you just can't play with. Facts. Prima said there's a difference in bringing content and ongoing harassing a person. They on a whole marathon and think it's cute. They should have did more fact checking before trying to use Angelo. Facts. Then they get mad, Prima. Then they get mad when they say, oh, Dana can talk to Angelo. Yeah. I know how far to take that shit with Angelo. I know how far to take it with Tim. So let's speak some facts. When a person have character, character always outshine their persona. This is what y'all don't know. When the savages was trying to get me incarcerated on fake shit, just like they try to do James Mason, it wasn't nobody from this R. Kelly side that said, nah, yo, I ain't standing for that. I was blind. I didn't know what the hell was going on. But I got that phone call. Yo, chill with threatening. They got you in court. Chill. I don't fuck with you, but chill. And I'm like, so why you calling me? You from my city. That's what we do. I'm throwing you a bone. I sit back and I recollect a lot of shit. When everybody first started hating me and they went to Larry Page and they told him that I stole from the defense fund and all this, and Larry ran that whole muck. Oh yeah, daintezjackson stole the defense fund, and the same dumbass motherfuckers ran and said, I told you. Larry even said, oh, that Dana stole the defense fund, and Dana and Larry's supposed to be cool. I get it. And that's what's going on now. A lot of people is jumping the horse before the carriage is even attached. Larry know how I roll. Tim know how I roll. Angelo know how I roll. R. Kelly know how I roll. So with that being said, I'm going to say this. Once again, nobody over their hands is clean. Nobody. If Angelo did fucked up shit and Sean was out here with it, Larry and Tim knew about it. Larry and Tim participated. Let's go there. Just because I'm cool with a motherfucker don't mean I'm going to sit back and say, oh, he didn't do this. No. If you did something fucked up, you got to own it. So when we talk credit repair, I ain't never known Angelo to do credit repair. I ain't never known Angelo to do PPP loans. Do I know Angelo to curb a narrative? You motherfucking right. Do I know Angelo to finesse a motherfucker to get what he ultimately wanted? Yeah, I damn sure do. I'm going to go here. Did Angelo really care about Larry? Ask Larry that question and tell him to be truthful. Because everybody's spinning narratives out here. No. It was all fine when everybody was, we fighting for the victims. Everything was fine. Don't break up now because y'all lies are coming out. If you listen to what Sean said, she gave you 3 points and a biscuit. All 3 points dealt with what? Money. He promised to pay. He promised to pay. He told me he gonna pay. He did this. He did that. He did that. But guess what? If he didn't promise to pay, would you have still did it? Now, I'm going to drop a nugget because some people going to say, Dana, you don't know shit. Well, let me give you the big shit. Everybody on Oak Cove that was in Team Truth did an NDA. Why? Sean and Angelo was going to do a production along with Tim. Tim was going to be the front face of it. But all of them was going to do a production. And everybody had to sign an NDA because they told their stories to Sean and Angelo and Tim. So now you see why when I said, and that's all you got to do is sit back and go back to my lives. Why was Tears and Ty and them attacking me? After I said, they all been victimized. They just couldn't find their, no, but I said they all are victims. Their victimizer has never been brought to justice. Remember when I said that? And everybody, all of them over there went crazy? That's what the NDA was for. Because they was going to do a surviving whatever similar thing. And Tamara Simmons was going to help Angelo, Sean, and Tim with it. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you a little bit. I'm just giving you a little bit. So Team Truth would have been looking like, oh, they are to save the victims. Sean told y'all tonight. A lot of people Angelo bought me were supporters, but she never said supporters of who. So when she said supporters, immediately y'all thinking supporters of R. Kelly. Bullshit. Supporters of the Me Too movement. Just pay attention. Don't let the smoke screens get you. And I'm pissed by the way they did Atmos tonight. They gaslighted him. And now he's in some shit that I got to try to get him out of. Ain't none of them motherfuckers can. And you see Tears come on, F your NDA. You really want to go that far? I mean, F your cease and desist. You really going that far on live? Listen. I'm the craziest motherfucker on here. Even I know when to stop when a cease and desist comes. And I've got multiple cease and desists. But I never read it live. Why? Because when you read it live, it immediately comes in effect. The time you read that first sentence, you are locked into a contract. That's all a cease and desist is. You are verbally acknowledging you got served a cease and desist. Atmos. This thing that we live in ain't what you think it is. This YouTube shit will have you behind bars if you're not careful in what you're doing. So when it came to me that he got served a cease and desist, I said, you fucking lying. Atmos ain't getting no cease and desist. Y'all stupid. And then, oh, Dana, he read it live. Oh, your brother read it live. You dumb as hell. He ain't that crazy. I had to go all the way back to the beginning. And I said, oh my God. But I ain't going to hold up no more. I ain't going to hold up no more. Because I got a lot to talk about today. I got a lot to talk about. And I don't like it. Because people are using people. People have been using people from the jump. And now, when their roosters come in, now there's a problem. When I told you my hands are the cleanest hands out there. One thing about it is I don't forget shit. And as Angelo told you, Dana, you have everything. Just go back and listen to the live. So when you add me on that call, I might listen. I might even give you my input. But when it come down to some crazy shit, I'm going to shut the fuck up. And I'm going to listen to who did what. I'm going to listen to where the bones are at. So, Sean, you gave away your plot. And when you came out tonight and said that Angelo did this to Larry and this and this, y'all give away y'all plots. I might not say nothing, but I see it all. I find it funny that Larry came out 4 nights ago and said, I'm the king of this shit. The night after, he say, I'm leaving in 30 days. The very next night after that, part 1 of Team Truth LLC speaks. The next night was tonight. So why are you doing this? You see how many you got coming back at you? And you never know who knows what. So as we wait for China to come in, that's all she got to do is hit the link. As we wait for China to come in, hey, Coretta, chill with that right now. Chill with that right now. So as China come in, it is what it is. And Coretta right, and we've seen it play out. However, if you go back to the live that man Angelo had, Larry came in and said, yo, I don't care. You shouldn't have that nigga on your platform. Can't nobody run my shit. Just like I can't run nobody else shit. And like I told Larry in private, you can't get mad at me for talking to Angelo and you still fuck with Sylvia and Rand in them. Heavy. You can't do that one. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to do it like this. Hold on. Hold on. Do it like this. China.
Yes, I'm here, Dana.
Okay, cool. Turn it down a little bit. All right. All right. Here we go. China is here. And like I say, I don't know if that was China in Atmos chat, but I do know after she stopped commenting, it was somebody else commenting under her name. And I do know that they be making fake pages over there as well. So at the end of the day, I reached out to China. She was very upset. Very. Like I said, I will give her a platform to speak her truth and not be disrespected. Only thing I know is that in Atmos chat, she was called all type of names. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut the hell up. And me and China going to have an open dialogue conversation about tonight and about what she know. Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to go here. When people don't get their drugs, they tend to act like true crackheads. Remember I said that, y'all. Because now some truth going to come out. Welcome to the Dana J Show, China.
Hello, how are you this evening? Hello, chat. I know this is weird. Can you hear me okay?
Oh yeah, and we hear you perfectly.
Okay, I know this is weird for me to be on your platform, but I appreciate you opening your platform for me. It's like we was arch enemies at the beginning, and I needed a platform to let my voice be heard because my platform has been constantly getting blocked every time I want to address the issue. So I want to say thank you for that.
No problem.
But when it comes, I want to speak about the NDA that you spoke about. I want to get that off the table first.
Okay.
When it comes down to the team, there's more NDAs coming out. So I'm just going to give this message to Sean. I suggest any information that I share with you as y'all meet the client about my child or any other information, I suggest you don't share that more than what you have. I'm going to address that too. But right now, I'm telling you that you're finna be served at NBA as the president of Team Truth LLC. I don't want my information disclosed.
So hold on.
So I'm gonna put.
So hold on for a second, Shina.
Yes.
You had to sign an NDA, and Team Truth was supposed to have been helping you.
I didn't sign an NDA.
Huh?
I didn't sign an NDA. They can't disclose it.
No, but did Sean want you to sign an NDA?
No. Okay. So can I take over? Because not take over. I'm sorry.
Oh, go
can
ahead.
I address? No, I never. The question is, no, I never signed an NDA. No one ever asked me to sign an NDA. Because I'm not going to agree to signing anything to strangers that I don't know. So when it comes down to giving out my social security number, I never gave out that information. I shut it down before they could give it any thought of asking me for that information.
Okay.
So I want to start off right here. And if you have any more questions, you can always ask me.
Okay.
But when it comes down to some things she said on Amos's channel, first of all, that was not me in his chat. I don't go to these people's channels. I don't watch their content because I just don't. I'm in a different lane now. So when I tune into certain things, when my name is getting brought up, I thank you for reaching out. Huh?
But that wasn't you in the channel?
No, that was not me.
Okay. All right.
No. But I will address Sean.
Okay.
Okay. No, that was not me in the chat. There were some things she said on the platform, and I want to address that stuff on the platform while I'm on the platform. Okay. That was not me in Atmos's channel. I don't be associated with OCOB at all. So you will never see me in their chats. I don't care how many times they try to call me out or put my name on their little videos. You will never see me go in their chat. So if there's dummy memes that's going in these people's chats, that's not me. I just wanted to put that out there now. So there's some things I want to say is, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to all the R. Kelly supporters. When I came into this situation, I came in as a survivor. And a lot of people opened their platforms to me and let me hear the side of what these parents was doing, especially when it came down to their daughters. I am a survivor, so when I heard the stories about their daughters being of age, they wasn't pooping in, they wasn't shitting in buckets and stuff like that. That's when I decided to say, hey, this ain't right. They're lying on R. Kelly. These girls is above age. So that's how I decided to say, hey, these parents is lying, unfit parents and things like that. So when I start doing that, all of a sudden, oh, you're an R. Kelly supporter, you're a Predator supporter, this and that. No, I'm here for the truth. If these parents is sending their children, their younger adults in that house, then they need to be held accountable too. And I stand by that still to this day. There's no way you should have sent your daughter up in there with a mega superstar and try to get her a contract and then come out here and sell their stories for a book deal. So that's when I start saying, yeah, this ain't something ain't right. I had the side eye. But when they say I was only on the R. Kelly side, I actually went to a couple people that was really helping victims like Goddess and them. Their channel's different. They're positive. They're women that you could talk about different storylines. So it's not like I just was on the R. Kelly side. I actually had visit a couple ladies on their channels that's very respectable, where I could have a logical conversation with to agree to disagree. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't just that I was on R. Kelly's channels. When it came down to the Lady Sean, let's just go straight to the point to the Lady Sean because I don't want to drag in this and I want to watch what I say. And then I'm going to let you tell what you know about Sean because I didn't know a lot of these things that went on about Sean. But I will never, because I might be called in some kind of federal courts, I will never disclose things that I know personally. And I suggest she do the same because I know she's on some kind of war against Angela, okay, and her money. She says she lost a lot of money. Angelo screwed her over. That's their fight. I never gave out my Social Security.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay. I'm not that dumb to give out nobody my Social Security number. I just told my story and what I told. That's it. I didn't tell my whole life story. So let me address Sean. And thank you for your platform again.
Okay.
The Lady Sean, I'll call her the Lady Sean. I appreciate your apology on Atmos's channel tonight. Okay. Hopefully it was sincere. When it comes down to some of the things you said, when it's concerning me attacking you, no, honey. Let me break this down to you because you lied a little bit on that channel, so I'ma correct some of them lies that you said. You said, I hate to be like he say, she say, because this is so damn messy. I wish these people just move on with their life and find some kind of positive shit to move on to, but they don't know how to do that shit. They don't. All they know how to do is troll the internet and don't find a life or find they damn abuser that did this shit to them. But I'll get back to that too. Okay. So that's they fight. That's not my fight. Y'all fight it out about whose credit or whose social security number or what end they what paper contract y'all sign. I don't have nothing to do with that. What I do know is I reached out to Angelo because his daughter was being rebellious, and this is after the time I was following Tasha K. I've repeated this shit on my platform 1,000 times, so hopefully this is my last time. His daughter was being rebellious. I'm really thinking she was doing something rebellious and didn't want to be with her, like her man, like she was going against her parents, like she was with her man, R. Kelly. And the Angelo and everybody explained to me she was hostage, she was shitting in buckets and things like that. So I came in as a survivor. So Sean, when you say that it was a friendship, it was never a friendship. A friendship. I don't create friendships on the internet. It was business. So we agree on that part. It wasn't a friendship. We agree on it was business. That's why you didn't get my whole story. Okay? And when it comes down to me apologizing to you, I apologize of what you went through. Whatever you and Angelo got going on, I apologize that that happened to you, but I didn't know the real deep story until I've been researching, and it's way more than what you're telling, Sean. It's way more than what you're telling. but I know that you are a survivor, and I'm not gonna sit here and bash no survivors, no victims, or any of that, because you have went through a lot. But when it comes down to lying or bringing in my child in this situation, and you being the ex-president, you will be served the NBA too. Okay? I can't control what the victims or alleged victims is running around here doing because they never seeked a proper therapist or they never reached out to their abuser and handled it the right way. I did that, y'all. I had therapy, okay? So when it comes down to Sean, you are hurting right now because, as you say, he stole a lot of money from you, you know, and you had to put up your son's college fund. And I feel so bad for you. So, yeah, I did say personally on my page, not in Atmos's channel, I feel bad that you went through that.
Well, I got a question, Shiny.
Okay. Go ahead.
I got a question. All right.
Go ahead.
We as adults, right?
Right.
And no matter how you look at it, you can't say, oh, I put up my college fund to help you do this and this on one day, but the day before you out there talking about, well, I had this amount of money, I had this credit, I did this, I did that. If you're going to boast like that and say that you got credit cards and you did this and you did this, why are you putting up your college money to help what? Did you believe in the documentary y'all was doing? Okay, if that's the case, that's a business deal. That's not stealing. You brought something to a business deal. He brought something to a business deal. Tim brought something to a business deal. Larry brought something to the business deal. So at the end of the day, all of y'all brought something to the table of that business. It's funny how all of y'all fall out with one person, but when y'all was together, y'all were a united front to bring down R. Kelly on lies that y'all knew that were lies. So here's my thing. Why come out now for her talking about Angelo did this, Angelo did that? Wait a minute. If he did this and did that, what did you do? Why were you so okay to give up your son's college tuition, as you say, knowing that he was mentally unstable? But then I'm going to go here. Why your story for your son sound just like the story of Azriel?
Oh, speak about it, Dana.
So my thing is, if you're going to do one thing, we ain't going to be gullible and say, oh, this is what happened. I seen people call Sean or Don, because I ain't know her name at first. I was calling her Dawn. But I've seen people calling her out in the chats, and I'm like, who the hell y'all see? I don't see nobody. So then
She was
I'm going to tell you what I did. I sat back and I asked one of my homies that's not even connected to this YouTube shit. I said, yo, I need you to go on a Team Truth LLC page. And she was running it. She was talking. She was going live. At that same time, I text Angelo and I said, yo, what type of muck y'all running, bro? And he was like, Dana, don't start your shit, nigga. I don't know the fuck. But I said, yo, you on live, but you got a lady speaking? He said, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I ain't on no goddamn live. At that point, I knew it was bullshit in the game. So I just never said nothing. I watched the ping pong go back and forth across the table. So now I see Sean teaming up with the Savages, teaming up with Larry and Okov. And now Angelo is the enemy. No, all of y'all's the enemy. Y'all came in that shit together. Y'all gonna leave this motherfucker together. Oh, and Prima Donna said, and Trent sent me her info. Clearly, I displayed the fact she wasn't relevant to R. Kelly when he tried to flip it like he gave me intel. Okay, so with that being said, Don or Sean have been interacting with R. Kelly supporters the whole time. So when she say, Angelo brought me stories, if y'all never fell out, would you have been on Atmos channel trying to capitalize and get sympathy? And trying to spearhead a whole thing against Angelo? Wait a minute. I'm not going to separate y'all. I'm Judge Black Ass Leavenworth right now. I ain't separating y'all. I'm putting all of y'all together and y'all going to stay together. Y'all shouldn't have separate trials. Because now the problem is this. Sean is coming out. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. This is Tim's angle. I'ma send women to say they're a victim, and everybody gonna come and listen. Why? Because Angelo got his daughter. You got to look at the whole perspective of this. If Azriel ain't never come home, right? Tim and Angelo wouldn't have been beefing. Tim is mad because Joy don't want nothing to do with him. But Azriel wanted whatever she wanted to do with her family. Now, granted, ain't no family perfect. However, it was some pictures that came out, and they said Angelo took pictures of his daughter in a goddamn tub. I was the one that ran that motherfucking story first. And when that came out, immediately Angelo said, man, that's goofy. I ain't do that. Okay, cool. I was the first one to come out 3 years ago and say, Tim touched his daughter. You have yet to hear Tim say, I've never touched my daughter. The word on the curb is, everybody know that Tim touched his daughter in an improper way. I thought it was just on a leg. I didn't know. But from what I was told, it was a lot deeper than that. And I told Tim, I pray that's not true. Because in that moment, you don't deserve to ever see her again. But I digress and let you finish, Shina. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Shina?
Wow, this is, this shit is crazy. For real. But I see where you're going with that. You dropping bombs on people in a different type of way where if you small-minded, you wouldn't understand what's going on. But the people that do understand knows what's going on. It was an entity. Everybody worked together.
I'm only doing the same thing that Sean did for the last 2 days. That's all.
We're not here to I'm not here to bash Sean at all, because I'm going to say this. When me and her was communicating, no one could communicate by themselves, Sean. We spoke together. I appreciate the little communication we had, but we both knew it was business. I never thought it was a friendship. I'm not out here seeking for friends. So for you to say, leave you alone, honey, I haven't spoken about you in over a year now. So the only time I brought you up because you've been on this campaign about Angelo and everybody. You're not my focus. So we both agree that we don't want to have nothing to do with each other. And for you to say, kiss my daughter and my grandbaby, you out of your goddamn mind if you think I'm going to kiss my grandbaby for you. All the shit I went through when you and Angelo decided to introduce me to Larry. And then, Sean, you're saying, now you're go hard Larry. You're saying that Angelo sent me into, and I'm not taking up for no Angelo, okay? Because he was wrong too. I'm not taking up for none of these people. All of them was some scum. I mean, they all was wrong. But when she's saying that Angelo sent me in there for a donation, That's a damn lie. Larry sets the donations up for the people that calls into his show. I never wanted no money from no donation from no damn team. And she admitted it tonight out of her own mouth. So the truth is in the pudding. It wasn't about no donation. So Sean, for you to say, oh, you didn't know Angelo sent me into Larry's show for a donation, I'm not gullible. Can't no nigga send me up in nobody's show for no donation or give up my social security number. Are you stupid? So we gonna get that straight right now. It was Larry who decided to say, hey, y'all, let's pick up a donation to help this lady and her daughter. So if you missed that part, Sean, you need to hear that again. When it comes down to you riding with Larry all of a sudden, you know what? That's y'all's rodeo. And you going against Angelo, that's y'all's rodeo. This is not my fight.
Facts.
All I'm telling you is stop bringing my name in this shit when you on a campaign over there on Atmos's channel playing victim, which you are a survivor of some shit. You did go through some stuff. But when you over there on Atmos's channel trying to create a family with them women that attacked you the way they attacked me, the way they attacked a couple people on YouTube, and now you're trying to build a family, I wish y'all luck. And I pray to God you give them women some kind of delicacy to become a woman.
Wait, ho. So Tears and Ty and them attacked her? Shina.
Yes, they were dragging the hell out of her.
I don't know who this Rick James is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
It's a troll. It's a troll. Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah, gone now.
Angelo never... Okay, I'm going to address it, though. Let me address it, though. I like to address stuff. First of all, the room situation. Yes, Angelo did help me with a room when I was going to get my daughter to bring her back to where I stay now. I spoke to Angelo and told him I appreciate that. It was a done deal. He said, can you call into the show and tell them about Team Truth LLC? Call in and Larry's show. I just didn't all of a sudden meet Larry. Yes, you're right. Angelo did ask me to call to Larry's show.
Wait, Shina, but if you want to be technical about it, whoever this troll is, their facts ain't straight. Ahead. You came to my channel first.
Go ahead.
And I said I didn't know how to help you. And I referred you over to Larry and them channel because I thought you was a troll.
So Angelo sent me to you. I don't know. He sent me a link. It said, let these people, because I know you talked to Angelo, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all got y'all connection. Okay. So I know he told me call in and let them know. And I didn't know y'all was in all out war.
Yeah, but I talked to everybody. And that's when me and Angelo couldn't stand each other.
Okay.
And I'm glad you cleared that up. Because we all was at a war. Because I went to war with
everybody.
Them.
Y'all was at a war when I came in this system.
Right.
Okay, so I'm like, what the hell is going on? Y'all tripping. Some people saying they fighting for R. Kelly. Some people saying they fighting for victims. But all I see is everybody going at each other. Like, I don't like that kind of energy. Will I protect myself? Yes, I will. Okay. Will I stand up for myself? Yes, I will. But I'm not on that level no more. My mind wasn't right when I was starting this YouTube thing. But now it's totally different ballgame. It's a couple years that went past. These women need to go ahead and build on their self-esteem, their mental health status, because they running around here, Sean, like a bunch of wild women that didn't get no help or no therapy. And it sounds like to me they reached out to y'all to, get some kind of guidance. And since you was the lady for Angelo, they reached out to you. They need delicacy. They need to learn how talk and communicate, especially if y'all gonna go on the agenda of helping victims from here on out. Cause I see the gameplay. I'm like Dana. I pay attention to everything. This is a game of chess. So if y'all going on a path of helping victims, start with the victims on OCOV first. Work on them so they could leave people alone and stop playing victim. And then I think y'all might be successful. I don't know. That's not my business. That's not my rodeo.
Well, I'm gonna
But
go
that's
here.
a opinion or advice.
Well, I'm gonna go here, Shina. Because see, I don't believe in playing when it comes to people that's trying to destroy people. I don't believe in playing.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say this: Sean can't help nobody until she cures
Okay.
out herself. At the end of the day, and
Now
you
you
can't
was trying to tell me.
right at the end of the day, and
Can
you
you
can't.
tell me what you know about Sean? Because I'm not gonna dispute, but you know a little bit more than what I know, and that's really deep. So I need, her character's been out here. She's been playing the victim. So I'm a push mute. I didn't know this stuff.
Here's my thing, and you can't be a victim or claim to be a victim, and you're a whole crackhead out here. Second thing is this right here, and you can't be a victim or you can't proclaim to be a victim, right? And then you sit up here and say, you got all these people on the police force. So if somebody stole something from you, why wouldn't you go to your friends that's on the police force and to get that person locked up, but you go to a YouTube channel? Now you sound like Asante McGee. You sound like Kitty. You sound like a Geronda. Now you sound like all the accusers. And what's getting me and what's pissing me off is y'all trying to y'all tried to make R. Kelly this demon. Now y'all trying to replace R. Kelly with Angelo to make him this demon. And it didn't start until Tim got in y'all ear. So now y'all want to separate. It ain't no separate. All you motherfuckers in it together. I told you, I'm cordial to anybody. I can be cool with anybody. But what I'm not going to do is turn my back on that man that's sitting in a goddamn bathroom while y'all motherfuckers out here doing the real shit. And the thing that made me realize what the truth was is when motherfuckers say, oh, man, Dana boys. But you sending kites home against me because a motherfucker come and tell you some bullshit about me and you don't get my side of the story? Nah. At the end of the day, I'm stomping on shit. So Sean, that whole NDA, you was part of it. Because if them goddamn Team Truth stories would have came out, y'all would have ate well. And you wouldn't have said shit. But because the business deal didn't get off the ground and Tamara Simmons got the fuck on, now all of a sudden, I want my money back. Well, let's go here. When you give money to the United Negro College Fund, y'all are building a agenda that they giving you a narrative of that you have brought into. When you don't see that school being built at that time, do you go back to United Negro College Fund and say, y'all scam me, I need my money, and then word on the street, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Where you get $25,000 from? Because that American Express card was nothing but $5,000. That's all you gotta do is go back to one of my old lives because I clowned Angelo about that. And then he showed the statement. He said, man, nigga, I only got 5,000 on this Team Truth shit. What the fuck you talking about? One thing you got to remember, if I attack you, it's for two reasons. One, because I know some shit that you don't think I know. And two, because I'm going to pull out the truth while you try to hide behind a lie. Now, once again, me and Larry don't got no beef. The only beef me and Larry got is about Robert. And if you think I'm lying, ask him. If he'll be truthful, he'll tell you. When I went to his house to interview him, his sister's house, ask him what really happened, what his family said to him. That's why when you see me say, Larry, you bullshitting, because you're an R. Kelly fan on a real. You bullshitting. But I get it. He got in. He did what he did. It is what it is. Sean, and you told another lie. And you said Angelo reached out to him. Hey, Charlotte, how you doing? I miss you, Charlotte. I got to talk to you, Charlotte, and thank you for the donation. You said Angelo reached out to him. No. Larry reached out to Angelo. And both of them told me that out of their own mouths on 2 separate occasions.
I agree.
So this ain't nothing that Angelo told me. No, Larry told me first. Larry said, bro, I reached out to him. He never told me why. But at that point, I don't give a fuck. Angelo came back and said, oh yeah, Larry reached out to me. And I'm going to keep it a buck. Before them two got that bad, it wasn't nobody from Team Truth or Oak Cove on the motherfucking phones. It was me and Levi. And Levi kept saying, whoa, bro, y'all two need to talk. But when you get 2 strong-head motherfuckers and you got people in both ears, you got one feeling one way and one feeling another way, it will never work because they ain't going to want to talk. And even if they
Can I ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, okay, because I knew this and I've been saying this, the pyramid. So you saying Levi and Angelo is the ones that had you connect with Larry. Is that what you just said?
No, that's not what I said.
What did you say?
What I said was everybody that was on the phone. It was me, Levi, Larry, and Angelo.
Oh, okay.
And man,
okay, so
was trying to get them two to talk when they didn't want to talk.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but that's one thing I ain't gonna do is but I'm not gonna lie on nobody because I don't got a dog in the fight. But Sean, I got some questions for you. I got questions that Atmos can't answer. I got questions that Tiz can't ask. Question number 1. What school was your son enrolled in? Question number 2. Why did your husband leave you? What did you do that your husband saw that he had to leave? Then you get on here with a bunch of Christian folks and you don't even like God. I'm going to take it a step further for you, Sean. You say you and Angelo were sharing pictures, right? And I know I shouldn't do this. But when you sent Angelo that naked picture, Angelo said, oh my God, these people crazy, Dana. She's sending me a naked picture and it's supposed to be my partner. Ask him what I told him. I said, all of y'all motherfuckers crazy. You don't even know if it's her because all of y'all do is lie. Angelo said, yo, you stand for dude 24/7, don't you? I said, you damn right. So at the end of the day, all of y'all was in that shit together. And when you see your charm didn't work, Sean, you wanted to send your pussy. It's just some men that's not fazed by pussy. Because men like me get it thrown at me all the time.
This is getting worse and worse. Damn. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So at the end of the day, Sean, you need to tell the truth. Because if I can remember, and I might be wrong or I might be a little off, but it was some people that I used to rock with that you sent to Larry to get their credit fixed, not to Angelo.
Do Angelo, I ain't checking up for it, but do he know how to do Social Security cards and all that? Because they sure throwing his ass up under the bus. I'm saying.
Listen, I don't know. I know Angelo gonna have a chance to tell his side, and I ain't letting nobody in. Just like Atmos ain't letting nobody in, I'm not letting nobody in to get on that panel. I'm just letting Angelo tell his side, and these are questions that I'm going to ask him. I'm going to ask him the questions that nobody want to ask nobody. And if it make him uncomfortable, so be it. The problem is nobody asking real fucking questions. Everybody running with slight narratives. Go ahead, Shina.
My thing is this: Sean? Why did you give up your son's? Look, I'm the sensitive one. I wear my fucking feelings on my sleeve. Why would she give up her child's college degree? You said the kid wasn't even in college. I'm like, okay, this is getting too much for me. I'm gonna have to go meditate after this. What? She's saying that the child. Now, this ain't coming out of my mouth. She's saying that the child lost the college tuition through because she gave it to Angelo and his business.
I don't know how that worked out. What I do know is that I see a smear campaign that's not right. And I
don't want no part of this. This ain't got nothing. I'm out of this. I'm clear. Nobody got my social security number. They gonna fight this shit out. And I'm gonna be over here living my peaceful life, like she said, with my new grandbaby. So she might be still watching my channel. You know, don't say send my grandbaby no kiss. I don't want no parts of this shit. When you said we was done, I was done too. I didn't start talking about you on the channel. I was exposing Larry giving out people, doing the credit report, and I was exposing Larry for asking Miss Denise for money for Asriel, for asking DJ Son for money on that channel, for saying that he was helping my daughter. And there's still some ladies out here that said they donated to Larry. But I let that go, y'all. I let that go until y'all start putting my name on Atmos's channel. So it's always two sides to a story. Now, we call out Miss Denise and tell her, y'all, who all donated to Larry.
You know,
okay?
Watch this. Shina, can you send Miss Denise a text message and tell her to call in? I want to know.
Miss Denise is on a peaceful point where me and her been communicating, and she trying her best to stay out of this shit. If she's watching, you could communicate with Miss Denise. And I don't blame Miss Denise. They dragged her for fucking 3 years because she didn't want no parts of Larry's schemes. Once she seen that they paid DJ Son and had DJ Son over there, Miss Denise said, hey, and they start asking for social security numbers. She didn't want no more parts of it. But everybody's playing like Larry's the good guy. No, tell the truth on all the players on this chessboard.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. When DJ Son was over there, I don't know about nobody asking for no goddamn social security number. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, I'm talking about donations to DJ Son. Now you know that's a fact, Dana. They sending money to that boy.
Yeah, that was the whole point of it. That was the whole point of it. And one thing I'm gonna tell you is that when it came to me on the back end, I ain't see nothing wrong with that. And because at the end of the day, he was a grown man. And from what he was going to do, we stopped that. Because he was going to destroy that man. And nah, man, you can't do that. Nah. But then as we seen what he was saying continue to blow up, then guess what? All gloves are off. I don't care no more. That's not my friend. I'm not going to protect my friend.
I don't got no friends.
But
I don't have no friends.
Somebody that's not my friend. That's what I meant to say. I will protect all my friends. But if you're not my friend, then fuck it. So be it. That's on you. At the end of the day, only thing I'm saying is this right here. Don't try to place blame now that these appeals are coming up and trying to run. And the other thing, I'm going to put it out there. Do not try to say R. Kelly has people attacking y'all, because that's not true. And what they try to do, Oko that is, they would try to use glitch and pieces of R. Kelly talking about his story and then say, see, R. Kelly is telling people about the story. How don't we know? But he ain't calling these people directly. We know that he ain't calling them directly. So let's just cut that. But go ahead, Shina.
Wow, you know what? I separated myself from this R. Kelly for a very long time, and this is what I'm going to from a long time ago. But this is what I'm going to say. Joy is a grown-ass woman. Why would she want to be back with them parents? Everybody keeps saying, send Joy home. You don't think Joy see this shit? Why would Joy want to get in touch with her parents after they didn't sit here and said all that shit about her, exposed all her information on the internet? Do y'all really think Joy wants to go home with her parents?
Check this out.
No. No, I mean, hey, I'm being honest.
Listen. That's not my story to tell. That's Joy's story to tell.
It's not my story neither, but shit. Why would they go on a campaign about their daughter when they supposed to say their daughter was all locked up and blah, blah, blah? No, that's not how you do stuff when you're trying to help your children.
You're missing it. You're missing the whole point. I want you to
go ahead.
I want you to repeat what you just said.
I said that they were doing like a damn near smear campaign on their daughter instead of them trying to build a relationship with her, as they said she was supposed to be hostage and things like that. They did it the wrong way. It was all over the internet.
All right. Well, Shina, I know you new to this campaign, right?
Right. I'm not really in it like that.
Right. I know you new to the campaign, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring you up to speed real quick. I'm gonna bring you up to speed real quick of why Tim Savage went on and did what he did. Okay. So,
okay, because I'm not gonna go on no campaign about my daughter telling her sexual. I'm saying this about for all these parents. I don't stand behind what they did to their children. Period. Are they grown adult women? At that time, their daughters was young adults. They should have been standing by their daughters, trying to build a relationship with their daughters.
All right, Shina.
And that's what I'm saying.
All right, Shina. Here we go. Mute your phone.
Okay.
Tell him congratulations. He just got him a wife for life.
You should talk to TMZ and just tell them you was hoodwinked, and they're gonna put y'all in a position to make some money. Talk to them. I've already talked to them about it. The benefit.
I'm just real, man. No, I'm not, man.
I understand that.
Me and my wife going through divorce right now.
Tim, you the man in your house. You can fix that shit.
No, it's over, bro. That shit. I've been married for 20-some years, bro. It's over.
You are the man in your house. You can fix that shit.
I mean, you talking. I already called some folks, my brothers, all them, man. This shit, once I get through that, bro, marriage don't get fixed after that. You should know this. You're a savage. Once you call brothers and tell them what the fuck going on, it's over, man. That's too much public. My brothers know what's going on, what happened, what all this shit, bro. I'm done. I mean, tell Rob he can do what he gonna do. I'll go out and make my million, and you know, he got a nice wife for him.
Like I said, you should talk to him. I ain't saying who else should talk to him with you, but you should. Go to talk to that man. I'm gonna send you the number, call him, and tell him, listen, man, listen, they wait, whatever. You rehearse you in this shit, they twist this shit, whatever you gotta tell them, because at the end of the day, that's still your daughter. When all this shit, the dust settles, you gonna want a relationship with her, and what you gonna want to be out there is that, listen, man, I screwed up, but or maybe, I don't know if you feel that way. If you feel like you made a mistake, but whatever happened, I just wanted to, you know, get back close to you. This is coming from a man who lost a child. I mean, so if I had it in me right now to go back in time and say 2 words to my baby girl, I would do it. I don't. So say something positive so you can have that at least out there. So when she sees it, it's public. Listen, babe, I'm sorry. You know, I did try to make it. I'm talking about when you laying up there and she's standing over you at the end of your days. You want her to know that, goddammit, I made a mistake. I'm sorry, and I wanted to fix this. Talk to God about the best way to get that out. And you come, because only you know what's happened. She knows too, which is why y'all are so far apart right now. But something has to be said. If you are realizing this thing is falling apart, it's not going the way everybody expected it to go, something has to be said, because I've got a million fucking fans that when they start hearing this shit, like I told you, I promise you I won't put your ass in this. If you go on out there and you say something, you gotta rescind some of the stuff. Not everything. Just go say something positive. Baby girl, I support you. If you with that man and that's your choice, we love you, and I hope the best for you. And then go and talk to my man over at TMZ or whoever you need to talk to. They're gonna put some money in your. How that's affecting your family, and this whole thing with Lifetime was some bullshit. They know them bitches is lying. You gotta say that shit. When you say that, guess what? It's out there. Right now, all that other stuff is out there. Put that out there so when your daughter can see it and she come up to you one day, Dad, why do you do that? I was hoodwinked, just bamboozled, whatever. But at least it's out there that you had something on the other side. Clary's already done that. I have that already from him. And you can call him and verify that shit. It's on you now. You gotta do that. It's a lot of things that transpire. Huh? I promise you on everything. Why the fuck? I'm talking. You ain't talking shit. It's like I'm directing you. I'm not taping it, but bro, I told you, I don't play that shit, man. I don't play none of that. I'm not taping your calls. I told you it's a family courtesy. I'm not doing any of that shit. I don't want this shit to exist. We got big deals we working on outside of this shit, and it's hampering with those deals. I'm not making no money calling you. I ain't no motherfucking body else. That's my man. We got deals going on that he appreciates, that I appreciate, that my investors appreciate, and this shit is fucking it up. So I'm talking on the fact of, let's get this shit over with so we can get on to some real business. Fuck all this bullshit. So I'm giving you a call, man, and you called me, but last night was man-to-man, me calling you, talking to you and your family, because it could get real ugly if this shit comes out.
It's already ugly, bro. I'm finna go through it.
Yeah, I know, but you don't want it to get worse. Tim, don't let it get worse, is all I'm telling you. So go on, just listen, I'm not instructing you. Sit down, pray on it, and pray on it. Pray on that shit, and if you feel like what I'm saying has some value to it, put something out there that says, listen, I'm accepting the fact that this shit could go completely wrong, and I don't want to be the last thing before it go wrong is I'm on one side of the fence, because that's going to look fucked up on me.
I did this last night, man. I said, if Rob want to get some help, she want to get some help. I said it on the blog last night.
They don't need help based on the way they living, bro. I seen that shit. Listen, New Year's Eve I was with them. They don't need no help. They enjoying they motherfuckers self. But right now, you the angry father that's mad because your daughter dating this older man and you attacking her man. That's how that shit going. And that's how they looking at it. And they fighting back.
Hey, she don't need me at this point, man. She got robbed.
She's right. She's on. But she don't need you, but she wants you. No, you won't. She don't. But at this particular point, she does need her father. I don't give a fuck with nobody. That's her man, but she needs her father. But her father's against her right now. That's how she feels.
I'm not against her, bro. I'm done with it.
That's how she feels?
No,
you ain't done. That's your daughter. She your daughter forever. Tim, that's your daughter till the day you die and she died. So you have to put something out there saying that, listen, I wasn't totally with that shit. Whatever. However you feel like saying it, she needs to hear that. So if that day comes when y'all sitting face to face, baby girl, I'm sorry. You can at least say that. And it's not because you're sorry because the shit fell and crumbled on you. It's 'cause I realized before that shit came out that was wrong. I should have never got in that shit. Period. I mean, so I'm giving you something. You take it if you won't. Take it not. What we have on our side is going to, listen, I'm not threatening you, but we have to make sure we protect our interests on this side. Understand that. So we got everything. This ain't no average motherfucking Joe from the west side of Chicago. This is the fucking king. He's a fucking legend. We got what we need to protect him with. So I'm giving you this as a family fucking guy. Dude, I ain't talking to nobody else like this. You and Clary are the only two that I'm talking to because why? That man loved them girls and they got a relationship that I don't fucking understand, but they got one. I don't get it, but they got it. So I'm respecting their situation and what I've seen with my own fucking eyes. And I'm not trying to put nothing out there that's going to have you and your family fucked up or Clary and his family fucked up. We do have it, though. And we got them young girls ready to go public, too. So think about this shit, man. You can play this shit back to the very beginning. You only understand. I don't know what happened in the beginning. You know that the girls know and Rob is involved. And I'm protecting Rob's interests. That's it. But play it back to the beginning. And some shit happened along the way that you think, maybe I should have did that. Then you owe it to yourself to tell somebody the other side. That's all it is. And that's the only way you're going to correct your karma on this shit. Go ahead, bro.
Can I say this?
Yeah, you can.
From the beginning, brother, I've never did anything to where my daughter wasn't satisfied with me. Not one bit. And from my father passing to my mother right now that's in front of me, from me going through a marriage that I had for 20 years, that's down the toilet at this point, when I say I'm done, I wouldn't give a fuck if the moon came out on me right now. I'm done fucking with my daughter. I'm done fucking with this shit. I'm done with this whole shit, bro. And if I have to do what I have to do, I'm a self-made man. If my daughter didn't tell you, I'm a self-made man. So at the end of the day, I'm done with this shit, bro. This shit is killing my whole vibe. From my wife, from my daughter, from all this shit. And you know what you have to do? When you have a vibe like that, you cut that shit off and you keep it moving.
You got two daughters, dog. You can't just cut it off. You don't just have one daughter. You got three. And they need you.
I got two other daughters, and I promise you.
Yeah, listen, Tim, I can't honor what you're saying, bro. Listen, hear me out, man. I can't honor that shit at all because I wish I had one. So what you saying right now, that's chicken shit. I ain't trying to hear that, bro. Are you a savage? Shit, nah. You gotta play that back, bro. You did something in this to make your karma what the fuck it is. Own that shit. Because you see the way they coming at him. You see the way all these rumors and fucking lies that you know are lies, and the way they coming at him. Imagine when because y'all telling y'all side first. When the motherfucking direction switch to his response and it comes out there, oh my God. They gonna look at you real strange, man. Wherever you gonna do business.
Calling me now, man. I'm gonna hit you right back.
Later.
All right.
Hello.
You're watching Daytime Tea Times with Candace. It's time to pour this tea and stir this.
China.
Yes. Wow. You know what? I'm glad you played that because I want to, I do generational patterns and things like that on my channel. And I'm going to play that part. And I'm glad you showed who the credit was for it. Now I know where to find it. I want my audience to know how these parents is talking about their children or they grown, they're still their children. you know, and it, like I said before on my channel, it's the root, the tree, and the fruit. How can you represent your daughter with a celebrity that you say is, you know, beating her down? Joy didn't look beat down when I seen her on that thing, you know, and the only one screaming bring Joy home is their narrative over there. Yeah, I believe if Joy was really going through some shit, she would know how to reach out to somebody and say, hey, y'all, I want to get free. I have children their age. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to play that to my audience on my channel because these are unfit parents. Okay? Like, leave that, you know what I'm saying? If she wanted to bond with her family, let her go back and on her own time. And I said that at the beginning about Asriel. You see what I'm saying? Because Asriel was around my daughter's age. So when you say the book deal and the whatever they wanted to do, my daughter was supposed to be the one fit the narrative of Asriel running from an older man. It wasn't an older man. I wanted her to come here in my life and start something new because she was becoming an aggressor. But she's doing well now and a brand new. I mean, it's been 3 years ago. So our life is okay. But when it comes down to what these parents doing to their children, do you know how emotionally, mentally Joy is gonna be after seeing her parents go on campaigns, got their house full of cameras, waiting for her to come home to film her? That's not how you do your children in the middle of a crisis, as they say.
Facts. But I'm about to play something real quick, okay? Mute your phone
Yeah,
again.
because I'm gonna get off of here.
All right, mute your phone again because I want your opinion on this, okay? Check it out.
Exactly. My purchase was dirty.
Hold on.
And he dangled his dog.
Hold on. Y'all couldn't hit no sound? Hold on. I'm gonna do it like this. Hold on.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
You know, and I want to let y'all know because somebody was like, "Oh, no, she didn't get her money. Now she's like free R. Kelly." I am not hashtag free R. Kelly. I am not hashtag free R. Kelly. What I'm trying to help you guys understand is that Angelo believes himself to be a public person. He was on Lifetime, so he is. People know him.
Right.
The media is always looking for information, so TMZ is definitely going to be on this. Once they get on it, after it's proven that he committed PPP loan fraud, it's going to explode. And then the feds are going to get involved in it. Why? Because the appeal attorneys try to find anything they can to get their clients out or a new trial. That's what I'm trying to help you guys understand. The apple was dirty. The worm, the sleazy, slimy serpent and apple bottom jeans that I purchased was dirty. And he dangled his daughter. He created this. So now he's going to have the whole world talking about it. Now the world is going to be talking about, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, R. Kelly is a deviant. But that's not right. That's what happened. Someone said R. Kelly didn't go to jail for Azriel because they had all the videos and stuff. No, Azriel was the minor who was taken across state lines, many state lines. And R. Kelly had many people help her get across state lines. So the Mann Act applies for this minor, and the racketeering applies for this minor because no other minors who testified were taken across state lines. Geronda wasn't taken across state lines, and she walked into his home. She didn't need to fly in, and she didn't need anyone to handle her. She came and went as she wanted. All the video was to overwhelm the jurors.
China.
Oh my goodness.
All the video was.
Okay, what's the question?
What do you think about that?
It's proving the point of what I'm saying. These parents sent their kids up in there to destroy this man. And it's messed up because I look at the point of them was their daughters that lives they was playing with. Like Azriel was an adult when they came out with this Lifetime thing. Joy is an adult. And for Sean to come out, I know she's angry right now with her and Angelo and everything. So she's talking probably in her emotions and things, but she's dropping some bombs. And you just got to pay attention to what she's saying in those secretive bombs. There's only so much I can say with that. All I know is Azriel at the time was supposed to be the alleged minor, but at the time they started the Lifetime thing, she wasn't a minor. So how can they go in there and start the Lifetime thing as her being the minor at the time? And Azriel was older when they started putting this scheme together. But because she was younger, which she got with R. Kelly.
Watch this.
It's because, okay, go ahead.
Watch this. I'm going to break the truth out there once again. Surviving R. Kelly was filming a year before they started even broadcasting it, right? Cheryl Mack set it up along with Tim Savage and others. Check this out. Cheryl Mack, Don, Tim Savage, Cash Jones, and some others. They all started the campaign frenzy, right? All right. So let's go here. They couldn't produce Surviving R. Kelly because Geronda didn't look young. So they had to put a face to Surviving R. Kelly 1. Who was the face? Azriel Clary. Why? Because Azriel was 17 and 9 months when she went with Rob. Okay, watch this. Azriel also looked young. Do she not? So with that being said, Azriel also looked young. However, you have Asante and McGee that's doing the narration. Wait, I thought this was about underage girls. So why you got 40-year-old women doing narrations? Why you got 45-year-old women and Kitty Jones and
lying?
Right.
But go ahead, I'm a mute. Lying on there, but go ahead.
Right. Why you got Kitty Jones and others jumping up there saying whatever? But watch this. Here we go with the facts. When Tim Savage came out the first time and said Faith was lying, all of them was like, Tim, don't say that. Tim, this and this and this and this. Now Faith Mama came out and told y'all it was all a lie and it was all a setup. And now what? At the end of the day, I'm going to go here. If you take Cheryl Mack out of her feelings because she got fired, Do we still have Tim Savage going out here on the campaign? Fuck no. So this is why I say what I say. Tim is a hell of a manipulator. And Tim got everybody to believe that this is what was going on. Why? If you go back to my live, which I know Tim won't never come back on my live again, and because he know he talked too much and I save everything. He clearly told everybody he never seen Rob do anything wrong to his daughter. But he come out in the public and say he doing this, he doing that, he doing that, he gave her this. But you clearly say that you never seen it. Second of all, you clearly say you ain't never witnessed it, but somebody came and told you. 97 Baby Girl, which was Cash. Okay, I told y'all how Cash got in through Don. So Don feeding Cash all this shit and behind the scenes, and Cash running that shit and coming to get y'all. Why? Because Don told y'all himself he wanted everybody away from Robert so that way he can manipulate Robert and to do what he was going to do. I rest my case. How many times do I got to keep being Perry Mason and unlocking this shit for y'all?
Okay, so I got a question. So because Angelo and Cash was supposed to start a book thing, and me and Cash didn't spoke about this before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see. I don't know what was going on. So people saying I was here for a book deal. No, it got brought to me about a book deal, and I said, "Fuck no, I don't want no parts of this shit." So can I fill me in on how that went a little bit?
Well, Cash Jones is entertainment. That's multimedia. So
I don't have nothing against Cash Jones. I'm just asking.
Listen. So if Cash Jones is multimedia and entertainment, she do books and videos. Angelo focus was on a docuseries. Tim focus was on a docuseries and a TV show. Now, as far as handing out book deals and stuff, I know Cash have proposed that to Sylvia and to some others. So it don't strike me that when Surviving R. Kelly 3 come out, Dante Carter ain't nowhere around, but you go get this new person that's a guru in film. I'm just saying. I know Cash got connects and getting books published. I know Cash is working or trying to get a film for that she want done. I just find it funny that people that's in the industry didn't get no type of offer of a book deal or nothing like that. But people who don't know nothing is getting offered book deals and TV shows and all that shit. Make that make sense? Shina?
You know what? I'm gonna comment on that because people in the bushes will take this in so many ways, which I really don't care. But I don't have a problem with Cash. You said I'm saying me and her have had a conversation behind the scenes when it came down to, you know, the book and everything. And she knows the storyline that Angelo told her about me. So when it comes down to me knowing Angelo was trying to get her, Angelo had already told Cash my story. And Cash was like, you know, I talked to her on the Boski's channel, and she was explaining that he did sort of want to speak up on victims to make a book deal. So that's the only reason why I bought Cash name in this. I don't have a problem with none of these people. Hey, this is 2023. I just want to clear the air on that. Whoever Dana got a problem with, I don't have a problem with nobody. I got my own life. I got a brand new grandbaby. I'm just putting that out there because I know how people twist this and turn this. Like I'm talking about people. The only people that I address is who I needed to address.
Here's my thing. I don't got a beef with nobody except for 4 people. And Cash ain't one of them. Cash wasn't my focus. Me and Cash had conversation, and that's what it was. Other than that, nothing more, nothing less. So let's get into this last clip. Let's listen to this. Mute your phone. Here we go. Let's listen to this.
You can just show the first number.
Okay.
Show the first number. Just show the first number.
Just show the first number.
Oh my gosh. I just feel like such a fool.
Hold on, let me
show
do
it
it.
all. Just show it all. Just go on and show it. Go on and show it. I ain't Angelo. Just go on and show it.
All right.
Just go on and show it. Just go on and show it.
Okay, hold one moment. Let me grab it really quick. So y'all, this is just the this is a receipt that shows.
Oh my gosh.
This is a receipt that shows when Miss Sean. Matter of fact, let me do it this way. It's be easier. Let me show it this way. So this was the receipt that shows. Let me try to do it this way. So y'all see the dollar amount that was transferred over to Mr. Clary right here, $25,000. It was a wire transfer from Bank of America. Beneficiary's name Angelo Clary from Miss Sean. Dollar amount 25. There's her signature there. So that is your proof. That is your receipt that this is.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a question. She sent Angelo 25,000, right? But don't business partners exchange funds all the time?
I thought businesses have a joint account, but I don't know. That's not my dog. Whenever you break this down, because I know you fit to, can you play the clip of her when they thought I was in the chat, what she said to me before I get off of here? Because I didn't watch it all. Like, I don't watch their channels, but when you break off what you finna break off, do you mind playing that while I'm on your panel?
I don't have that clip ready.
Oh, okay. Then I'll find it, and I want to be done with this. But so go ahead and go where you were going.
Okay. So pretty much business partners, from what I was told, they both exchange things with each other. And hold on. Okay. Hold on. So it's like business partners, they exchange funds all the time. And like you said, they supposed to have a joint account. So my question is, why didn't they both have a joint account? At the end of the day, whenever you run in a business, Shina, everybody that's CEOs bring something different to the table. One might got more money than the other. One might got some type of backing. One might got the entertainment experience. One might got the whole, but I guess the whole PR side. At the end of the day, y'all come together as a conglomerate to start a business. However, when the business have a bad business deal and everybody move their separate way, how is it that people want to come out and slander instead of suing? You can't come out and defame somebody's character and then say, oh, I want to sue. That shit gonna backfire on your ass. At the end of the day, all of y'all was in the benefit of what? Stopping Dude, stopping Robert, stopping his concerts. So now that y'all upset with each other, now everybody, oh, we want Robert home. No, y'all should have had that same type of energy in the beginning. Because for one, God don't bless no mess. So now Sean want to come out, oh no, Angelo did this, Angelo did this. What nobody talking about Angelo setting up Robert until Tim and Angelo got into it. Go back and do your research. But you always look at puppet masters and key players. Who's behind Tim and Sean? Is who you don't see. So you can't say that somebody and behind me, because I make that shit vocal. And you say something about me, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna break that shit down. However, when you show receipts, your receipts have to show what you are depicting. So Sean showed a receipt, right? That said $25K to Angelo Clary beneficiary. But what wasn't on the receipt was the stamp copy that say received and transferred. Now, if I'm lying, I'll have Atmos send me that. And I'll put it on the screen and we will examine line by line. When you transfer money, wire transfer in paper form, first of all, and the teller is going to stamp received, meaning you can't take it and go to no other bank because that's a commercial transfer instrument. Then from there, the bank manager is going to stamp transfer. Then they're going to fax it to whatever bank is going to. Then when that bank get the fax, it's going to be another stamp on the back of it that's going to say received. If that other bank rejects it, it's going to say received and returned. I ain't see none of that. And let's go here. You got 3 different stamps in 3 different colors. I'm not going to tell you the colors because I don't want nobody to try to go up and say, oh yeah, them did it. I want the receipt that Atmos had. And what I would do, I would go to a Bank of America. Then I would go to a credit union and I would talk to the ABA and then have them break it down right in there and I'll record it. And then I'll come back and play it. Right is right, wrong is wrong, man. And check it. I'm not defending Angelo. Angelo got his own feet to fucking stand on. Man, Angelo go to war about R. Kelly shit. Y'all don't know it because it don't play out on here. If I hear something fucked up, I call that man directly. Yo, what the fuck you doing? Why y'all doing this about Rob, bro? I don't have a problem with calling people. ATB, I was gonna wait for that. And see ATB done gave y'all some nuggets. Because if you got that one little transfer sheet, you got a contract to go with it. And my next question is, Sean, how many pages is a transferable contract of 25,000? And I'm gonna leave that there. Shina, anything you gotta say? And before we get up off here,
you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, Dana. I'm here to sit here and smoke this blunt. This shit is overwhelming. Basically, I want to say thank you for letting me on your platform. When it comes down to rebuttaling to Sean, you know, I heard what she had to say. I ain't watching them no more. She finna have a big old, I'm a rebuttal on my channel for my subscribers to understand how I'm going to end this situation on my page. And I'll probably set up a live tomorrow to rebuttal on my part. And with that being said, I really ain't got nothing to do with it when it came to the monies and the Social Security numbers. My information ain't out here. I'm very glad my information is not out here. And I'm very grateful that Sean is going by those contracts and not leaking out some very information that some very confidential information that I spoke to her about. But when it comes down to Sean, you can't have a conversation with one person. It's two ways, sweetie. It's two ways. That's all I gotta say. Thank y'all for having me. I'm gonna get up out of here. For the people in the back that think I'm a part of Dana, no, I need a platform to respond to these people. And I appreciate you, sir, for letting me on your panel. I don't got no problem when it comes down to y'all beefs between each other. That's y'all, that's y'all shit. I've changed my channel and I'm doing something different. So y'all, peace be upon everybody. Take care of yourself. Peace.
All right, you too. Okay. All right. Man, I love this joint. So, all right. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I just knew I did something wrong. So I'm gonna play this little piece, right? Shout out to Nobody's Anything. Y'all, I call her a Mercedes. But I want y'all to hear this because she said a lot of important stuff. So check this out. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna give my closing remarks. Check this out.
Work, and I'm on my way home. So I was talking about a bunch of stuff on my break, and I realized that on that live, it was so much noise. It was a lot of noise, like, because in the tent that's at my job, they use like this thing to keep it warm in there, so you can really hear that blowing in the last live. So yeah, I know it's early and some of y'all not even up at this time. Like, I'm an early bird that gets the worm, okay? I know that it's super early and y'all not even up at this time, but I gotta get on here anyway because I said that I was, okay? Good morning, stand up, hi. I'm on my way home after work because it's time for me to go sit my ass down somewhere. So while I'm out here walking, let's talk a little bit. So one thing I wanted to address, like I'm gonna say maybe a week or 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna be nice about this, right? Because I don't got time to be arguing with people, right? Especially people, like I said, that's not talking to me, but they talking about me, right? So here's the kicker. Should I cut up this way? Should I cut up this way? No, I'm gonna cut up the other way. Ooh. So I was listening to Dana's live one day, right? Now you could ask me the exact day and all that shit when I get in the house, because I got the little screen recording of it because I had to screen record it just so that I have it. Not because I'm trying to hold anything against anybody or nothing like that. Like I said, I'm gonna be nice about this situation because it's not that serious. It's not that serious. So I was watching Dana's live one day, and I heard Randa say that she was on the phone with me, and I told her that I was gonna send her pictures of Dana, and that I took pictures of Dana, and I was supposed to give it to her, but I never gave it to her. And it's like the only thing that I wanted to say because I gotta clear my name, of course, with all these lying ass people around. Like, one, I don't conversate with you. Two, I've never conversated with you. Like, from what I know, I never had a conversation with you on the phone, ever. So for you to sit there and say that I got something for you or that I sent you something, I never said nothing like that to you, and I never took no pictures of Dana to be sending to nobody, right? Now, let me ask y'all a question. Why would I take a picture of Dana to send to anybody when during the trial, Dana was live? Okay? Now, when I was at the trial, it was some crusty ass bitches taking pictures of me, right? And I didn't understand why they was doing that. You know why? Because I was live. I was live. I was Peanut Live 215, right? I know it's early in the morning. You probably ain't have your coffee yet. And I'm up bugging the fuck out, right? But I really just, I never told anybody anything like that, and I've never done anything like that. Why would I take pictures of somebody when I got crusty bitches taking pictures of me? Right? Now, because that's all they was gonna do anyway. They wasn't gonna do shit else. So it's not like, you know, I was worried about anything. But that's one thing. And then the next one is like, okay, who else had mentioned me? And I thought this was funny. Tears mentioned me, right? I think it was like last night or the day before last or something. She had said, oh, yeah, you know. And I thought this was a good point. I just wanted to tell you, Tears, I know we've had our differences, and you probably don't like me, and I don't give a fuck, right? But I just want to let you know this. You was absolutely right about a motherfucker doing a funeral after you did that funeral, trying to bury me, Chi-Town, Trevin, and several others, and ended up in a whole pickle because you ended up putting up somebody's family, and those was children that was in those caskets. Okay? So when you're being all ruthless and shit, all right? Think about karma. Think about how I don't gotta do nothing to half of y'all motherfuckers because y'all hands is so dirty. And I've already said how dirty y'all hands is dirty. My hands might, and I'm gonna say it again, my hands might have a little bit of dick on it. Okay? That's what's in this, that's what's in YouTube about me. A little bit of dick that I got when I was 25 years old. I'm 28 years old, and y'all motherfuckers is still talking about that shit. Now, let me tell you something. I don't know who's more traumatized, the nigga that got the pussy one time or y'all. Okay? So, I'm trying to live my life. I'm good. You know, I'm good. I'm having a good morning. I'm doing really good. Why do I have people still bringing up some shit that I did when I was 25 years old? Is beyond me. Have you guys noticed that 3 years have gone past since that has happened? And y'all still talking about my cooch manacking? Hi, Melissa. Y'all still talking about, stand up, this is facts, right? Like, y'all still talking about my cooch manacking when that shit happened 3 years ago. So, with that, we also have, and like I said, just people that's talking about me that don't talk to me. Like, Tiz, I don't really give a fuck about you to say that I don't, you know, I got a problem with you. I don't got a problem with you. I don't give a fuck about you. But you was right about that. He did copy you after you had did, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I watch your channel, right? I watch your channel occasionally because you do a lot of the fucking around, and sometimes I like to fuck around. I like to laugh. I like to joke around. I like to fuck around, right? So when you're doing the fuck around and I hear my name in it, I gotta pause it real quick and just go back and listen, you know, and just pay attention to that part especially. When I hear nobody's anything, that's when I gotta go and listen and redo it and replay it one more again, right? Now, excuse me, my nose is running. One more thing, right? What else I wanted to address? I just want to get back to this whole Randa situation. Because I don't beef with y'all. I don't got no problems with y'all. I never said nothing about you that was a lie. I never had to lie on you. I never felt the need to, right? Never felt the need to, right? So I also heard Sylvia on there. Cause see, Randy, you forgot my name. You was like, oh, the girl that got this stupid nigga arrested. Da, 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 right? You forgot my name, and Sylvia had reminded you, like, yo, it's nobody's anything you're talking about. Now, Sylvia, I love you, Sylvia, and I've had great conversations with you. Okay, I've never had no beef with you, no problems with you, nothing like that either. All right, when everybody had an issue with you, I'm gonna just bring up one little thing because it ain't nothing big. When everybody had an issue with you sending Banji money, I was getting emails and calls that was people cursing you out. Little do you know, people was cursing you the fuck out. And I didn't come on here and say, oh, Sylvia, you need to know this, and this, and this, and this. I just let it rock. I just let it slide because it was none of my business. Like a lot of things that ain't my business, right? But then when I noticed that y'all trying to drag people into shit that just really don't got nothing to do with shit. Like, I don't have nothing to do with the shit that y'all trying to make me have something to do with. And I never did nothing to you, Sylvia. So why help her lie on me? Why give her my name for her to lie on me? I don't know. You understand? I don't know. I don't know what that was for. I don't know who that was doing something for. Who was that for? Who was that for? Nasty. Just nasty. Every morning. Just fucking nasty. Just coughing, riding a bike with his fucking, just not covering his mouth. Just, just nasty. Okay? So, like I was saying, why help somebody lie on me when I've had nothing but good things to say about you? Even when people are calling me and ripping you to shreds, I have nothing but good things to say about you, right? But you help somebody lie on me, and I'm trying to sit here and think if I want to feel some type of way about that or not. Yeah. Because I've been so nice, and I keep saying that I've been so nice. I haven't come over here and take out none of my anger that I had or have or will have or have had on any of y'all. Any of y'all. If I fuck with you, I truly, truly fuck with you, right? I don't gotta do no two-faced shit. I don't gotta lie on you. I don't gotta help nobody figure nothing out with your fucking name on it. Okay? I know my place. I have my own lane and I stay in it. And I've been saying that for a while too. I don't gotta worry about competition. I don't gotta worry about none of that shit because I'm in my own lane. That's why my art is the only art that it went anywhere. I don't care who's trying to say something bad or something good. My art is the art that made it. My voice was heard like I fucking said it was gonna be. And everybody else that was behind me. I meant what I said. I didn't come here to be lied on, played with, none of that shit. I don't argue with the less than, so therefore you will never catch me getting mad about some bum ass nigga. Okay? Especially a bum ass nigga that can't beat shit. But I'ma just be quiet because you know he's so mad over stupid shit like you getting arrested legally rather than getting your ass beat illegally. I'm just gonna have a good morning. I'm walking outside, guys. The sun is not even up yet. It's coming up. I'm out here being a hood nigga in New York. Regular shit. Regular degular. So I hope y'all don't think I'm scared of nothing. Cause I'm not. And y'all know that. Y'all know I'm not pussy. Y'all know I'm not scared. I don't move like that. You know that. Good morning. Good morning, my love. How you doing? Hi. I'm good.
So I'm gonna leave that there. Cause that right there is a whole nother diameter by itself. That's why I refuse to go back with people that want to play my audio and all this. I refuse because when you gotta lie on a motherfucker to make up shit, then you ain't shit. And I had to realize that a lot of the people that I used to deal with ain't shit. And they wasn't shit. So I'm cool with it. You feel me? But I will say this. I believe in fair. So Shina spoke her truth. If Sean want to come over here and do a live with me, I'm gonna open it up for her. When Angelo ready to do his joint, I'm gonna open up for him. If Tim want to come tell his truth, I'm gonna open up for him. If Larry want to come tell his truth, I'm gonna open up for him. If Atmos want to come and tell his truth, I'm gonna open it up for him. I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm straight down the middle. But what you ain't going to do is play like you're a victim when you part of the problem. And I hold all the facts. I hold all the keys. So I'll let you tell your truth. And I'll shut the fuck up and I'll let you talk. And I'll ask you questions. And whichever way you answer it, that's how you do it. Now, you can't get mad at me if somebody come behind me and looks at the live and be like, that motherfucker lying, and decide to go live and tell what you lied about. That's not for me to say, oh, don't do that. I will only say that to the motherfuckers I don't fuck with. If I don't fuck with you, use your own commentary. Reach out. Go hire a PI. I'm sorry, y'all had one, right? Have y'all PI reach out to these people and talk to these people. Other than that, I do legwork. I put real boots on the ground. I plan on having Gerald Griggs on here. And me and Gerald gonna talk. Y'all heard the way it was in the courthouse. Me and Gerald talking, we dialoguing. Sylvia couldn't handle that. She just had to be relevant until Gerald got her ass together. At the end of the day, I've been saying it from day one. Robert is innocent. People chose to run with the narrative that he's guilty. You can't take moral decisions and make it legal. It's not fair. Because morally, a lot of y'all got here from your grandfather being older than your grandmother by more than 20 years. Morally, a lot of y'all got here because y'all father raped your aunt. So let's not go there. Morally, a lot of y'all have did a lot of dirty shit and trying to put it on somebody else, hoping that somebody else won't expose your shit. The whole problem in the matter of this is right here. Robert shouldn't have never been locked up. And Team Truth and Oak Cove and Larry shouldn't have never continued the bullshit when Surviving R. Kelly went off. Facts. Ask Larry how many times me and him got into it about that. Ask Larry how many threats me and him issued to each other. And I ain't talking about this Larry McGee that y'all know. I'm talking about take it back to the fire pit, Larry. Take it back to the mask, Larry, and when he didn't want nobody to know who the fuck he was because he got skeletons in his closet. And I'm the one that told him, nigga, don't hide. Bring that shit out. Listen, at the end of the day, if you're fighting for Robert, fight for Robert. But I was always told this one thing. Elephants don't swat flies. And jets fly over turbulence. But I will install in you to be someone important. Be yourself. Ask yourself this question. When you wake up in the morning, if you're not better than somebody else in their day and their walk, what are you living for? On that note, DanaJay gone. I see y'all tomorrow. But I want to show you something real quick. Let's go.
here is what's going to go on tonight. Tonight is being hijacked by me. Happy Halloween, motherfucker. I'm declaring war on all those other tequila bitches. They tried to block me, but they couldn't. So tonight we will party in celebration of the world's new #1 tequila. We like to be free. We like to be free. We dance, we sing. Everybody dance. Everybody dance. You ready to start the party? Deli on tequila. Owned by a black man.
I don't like to waste time on stupid conversation. There's no profit in that. So if I'm around people that are always complaining with no solutions, then I'm wasting real estate in my brain for what I need to project. And what I project in my brain is what I project in my reality. So that real estate only has to be for evolution, things that are going to help me get where I got to go. You understand? Help me evolve. So if my conversation with you makes me stagnate, we don't have too much conversation either. I don't have no time for no stupid ass conversation. I don't like the way.
Baby, I can tell you want me to stay. And I'm willing to do anything. All you gotta do is say the word. And I'll stay. As long as you're willing, girl. Want you to know that I'm willing to. Where you want me to go, girl, I'll be willing to go there for you. And if you want me to take my time, and I'll be willing to spend the night. All you gotta say is please stay, D-Rose. I'll be staying as long as you're saying more and more. Then after that, more and more. Then after that, more and more. Then after that, more. I hear you saying more and more. Then after that, you want more and more. Then after that, more and more. Then after that, more. If you want me to make your love come, I'll be willing to do anything. And even if you want me to kiss some places, I'll be willing to make you scream. Said I'm down for whatever you say, girl. All you gotta do is speak your mind, hell yeah. Want me here Monday to Monday, then baby girl it's fine, as long as you scream, oh, yeah. Yeah, then after that you want more and more. Then after that you want more. Wanna hear you say more. Then after that you want more. Swimming in you. Hey, little mama said I wanna take her. Dip in your pool. Just go for a little dive, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah.